Our first guest has not only refused to let her recent health challenges slow her down, but has made it her mission to ensure others aren't defined by their disabilities. Here to share her own journey is Jane Mattingly, an eating disorder recovery coach and CEO of Recovery, Love, and Care. It's great to have you.
Thanks for having me.
So let's start with you, Jane, if we could. Tell us about your health journey.
Yeah. So about 3.5 years ago, I should say 4 years ago almost, I identified as very able-bodied, very healthy, and I found myself in the ER many times, and I was diagnosed with a rare neurological disease and then a genetic disease. Found myself at Mayo Clinic, etc.
Wow.
And in the last 3.5 years have had 9 neurosurgeries, 4 of them brain surgeries, and am now disabled and identify as that. And it's been quite a journey.
So not only have you had these surgeries, but it's actually somewhat changed the way you live.
Yes, it's impaired my mobility. I have so lucky to be able to live a bigger life because I have my service dog. He's a mobility service dog. I have my rollator, which is like a walker on wheels. But yes, it's majorly impacted the way I live.
And let's go back to your eating disorder recovery coaching. So you do this. Have you always done this? Was this kind of your designation before you were diagnosed?
Yes, I have my master's in clinical mental health counseling. I worked as a therapist, and then because of my illness, I decided to go in the coaching realm where I could do actually telehealth. And now the way in which our world works, it actually worked to my benefit of being able to see people like this.
Yes, definitely.
And I had an eating disorder. I'm fully recovered, and it was kind of my mission to help people find acceptance and love for themselves.
Yeah, absolutely. So now you're not only dealing with eating disorders, but you are taking on something else, and it's called the AND Initiative. Tell us a bit more about this.
Yeah, so it's something I'm really proud of. The AND Initiative is kind of a movement and also a fund. So it's really, if you're dealing with hardships or struggles, whether that be chronic illness, disability, eating disorder recovery, being a mom, it can be hard to live within our labels, within that box. So I found so much freedom in accepting the label and living outside of those parameters. Living and, so being disabled and thriving, being sick and CEO. And so I decided to create the AND Initiative Fund, where we have a donor page and brand collabs where we raise money to fulfill people's wish lists to live and. We actually gifted an amazing rollator through a company out in Denmark. So again, a walker on wheels for those that don't know. They're so fancy. I even got married with mine. And we gifted one to someone in Charleston, and we'll be gifting another one at the end of the first quarter.
Oh, that is wonderful. That is fantastic. Is this the first that you've really kind of put that mission, that initiative out there into the universe?
Yes, we launched it beginning of December.
Oh, wow.
And we have some awesome collabs. This is fine jewelry, female-owned OXB. It's the ampersand sign. If you partial proceeds from that go to the fund, and then you can apply for the AND Initiative on how you want to live and again, mobility aids are really expensive and hard to come by, especially nice fancy ones for people that want to look good when they go out. So we're excited to be gifting people this.
And thriving. And I encourage everyone to go to your Instagram page. Remind everybody what it's called.
The AND Initiative, and my Instagram is Recovery, Love, and Care, all spelled out.
Yes, and you've got tens of thousands of followers and growing. Yes. So congratulations on that. You are local here to Charleston, so we're so happy to have you among our community. But again, people can contact you through the Instagram and through other forms we're going to put up there. I want to thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Jane, it's been a pleasure. We're back after this.